Behind you, Stella, now. Behind you, yeah. Come here. Kyle! No shot! Look at it one. Come on, Kyle. Come on, one, yeah, mate. Let's go to rail. Get it, go! Hey! The bar rail. Got it? Okay, play. Good. Up you go. Take it a little more.
A few weeks ago, we were saying, can we win 2 or 3 games? And we won 4 on the bounce. That gives us an opportunity in this game. We wanted to take it to the Montreal game. We won that game. Now we're taking it to the New York game. Let's make sure we take it to the Philly game. And I think the only way we do that is by winning the game on Friday. And I think it's going to be a tough game because I know Jason, 2 expansion teams. He's going to want to finish above us because I want to finish above them. I've already made that clear. So it's a big game for us. Well, whether it be left back or up front or up, higher up the field on the left, all I know is that a fit Brett Shea would be in my team if I was picking the national team, because he has so many tools, and I think he's just starting to get his confidence back. Obviously, the last 18 months wasn't good for him in England, but he's starting to get everything back now, and he's looked fantastic in training here the last couple of weeks. And I thought his performance in the last game, playing at right back, was unbelievable. So. Maybe I'm a bit biased because he's one of ours, but I know I'd be picking him. Well, he's just a really good footballer, Lou, and he gets the game. He can play 3 or 4 different roles and positions, and he's just a very intelligent footballer. So if we decide to play him in that position, I hold no hesitation that he's going to be very, very good. Yeah, and he's a good guy as well. You know what you're getting. You do your homework when you sign players, and we didn't have any negatives back off telly. Great professional, really good human being, good teammate. But couple that with his ability and his experience, it's a no-brainer. That's been pretty much the mantra of the last 4 or 5 weeks. Let's win the next one. And we always wanted to take it to Montreal. Once we got to Montreal, we knew we had to win the game. The game is exactly the same. We have to win the game. There's no wiggle room anymore. Let's put them under pressure. And if they go and do their business on Saturday, then that's the way it is. But I'm not sure that Toronto and both Montreal are going to win at the weekend. And if that's the case, then we take it to the last game.
I think as you learn with experience, you have to take it as just another game. You can't yourself individually, you can't hype it up to be too much, because then it affects your game personally. And I think you have to just take it as a normal, even though there are obviously higher stakes on there. You have to just try and take it as another game in the regular season, and try not to focus on everything that surrounds the game, and just really concentrate on our jobs on the field as players. It's certainly, like you say, it's certainly a one-off important game, but again, we've got to treat it like it's just not just another game, if you understand what I'm saying. But we can't hype it up to be too much, because then guys get a little bit nervous. We get tense up. You don't do things naturally. Decision making doesn't become natural and things like that. So I think we just, as long as we just try and keep everyone calm this week, we prepare as we have done for the last couple of months, and we just go from there, and we go and give a performance that we know we're capable of, and hopefully with the results we've had, we're confident going into the game.
Yeah, we owe them one, really. Obviously the first game of the season was a tough game and it was a draw, and then obviously going to their place and losing it in the last couple of seconds, I think it was like a post, and really got another draw. So obviously there's more on the line for our game, for us to win and put pressure on Montreal going into the weekend.
That's just it.
The same as we have done all week. We've known that we have to go into every game knowing that we have to win, and it'll be no different come Friday. I think that's taking less pressure off us and having to strive to get that goal that we need, and keeping the 3 points in our home ground.
I mean, I think it's felt like that the last 4 games, and now this is game number 5. We put that pressure on ourselves, so this, for us, there's no different pressure. I mean, but it's a lot of pressure, and I think the guys have responded extremely well to that. I think they've known the importance of every single game in this last stretch, and we've acted accordingly. Well, I think it's important for us to be better than them when it's all said and done, and that's what it is. I mean, there's a certain amount of competition between everyone, but because we've come into the league at the same time, yeah, you better believe that there's a competition between those 2 teams. You know, I don't know if it's a long-term rivalry. I mean, there's talk of it's not a rival because there's no reason for it to be a rival besides expansion. Once that goes away, does that rival tag go away? I don't know, but right now we're the 2 new teams, and I want to finish ahead of them, and that's it's as simple as that.
You kind of